Taurus. This is Kay, and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to your reading. Let's begin. Taurus, I hope you're doing well. I'm very happy to be here for you today. And please like and subscribe if this reading resonates for you. So let's find out what your past energy is, whether it's near or far, and your present day energy and your near future energy. Archangel Michael, what do we have for past energy for Taurus? Let's go. We have man. You or the querent, a person you know, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love, interest, masculine energy. Okay, masculine energy. All right, that's either you or somebody you know. Fox. Ooh, okay, self-interest, stealth, deceit, trap, redhead, sharp, sleight of hand, something's off, wrong, cunning, sly, and crafty. Ooh, somebody you know. It could be a boyfriend, fiance, spouse, a love interest, just some masculine energy. It could be a friend, family member, okay? Person you know, somebody you know. And then we have the bridge for near future. Communication, unite, connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. So you may be overcoming barriers with this person, or it may be somebody else. So let's find out. What do we have for the Lenormand Archangel Michael? Somebody has been, this person here is being self-interested, deceitful, possibly. Could be a redhead too, it says there. Okay, we've got bear. Somebody could be being a bear, you know, a bear. Let's see. We've got the bear and fox. Oh my goodness. Then we have the ring. Wow. Right. Ring. And then this one. We have the cross. Ooh, that's putting something. It's grief. Losing something. Grief. Putting an end to something. Something's ending. Alright. Let's just keep going. No point speculating. But yeah, this person is a bear. Now the bear, this one's a brown bear in this deck here. Usually in the Lenormand it's a white bear, and that means purity. But this bear can be very, very powerful, and you know, kind of the king of the forest kind of thing. Quite, you know, powerful, but and agile at the same time. But a bear too, dangerous, right? Somebody who, and if we just think of someone's personality, they're a bear of a person. They're just kind of growly, owly. They are the type of person where maybe they barge through things. They don't really think. They don't take a moment to consider someone else's feelings and opinions. That they're there. They're like the bowl in a china store where the bowl comes in and without even thinking or flinching, it destroys everything, breaks everything, all the china, beautiful china. So they are the type of personality that you don't want to cross, for one thing. You don't want to try and hug them because they will bear hug you. And you don't want to cross them, and you don't want to go head to head with them because they will make sure that they will be the one who is going to come out on top, and they will kill you. But then they are coming up with this, they want to be committed. They want to have a commitment with you. And Taurus, you're thinking to yourself, holy cow. When they are being sweet, they're sweet as honey, right? Bears love honey. They're sweet as honey. But if you cross them or somebody says something wrong, it's like rah, 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 rah. That kind of thing. Rah, 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 rah. And you're not sure if you're going to actually be able to get out of the crosshairs that they've got aimed at you in the moments known as when you need to. but yet they want to be with you. They want to be with you. They tell you they love you, and they want to commit to you. And this could be, if it's not a love relationship, it could be at work too. You put that story across here too. Somebody at work that you know, could be a boss, a supervisor. They're a bearer of a person. You know, they push their agenda, and they're not very sensitive about it. And they're the type of person where they just tell you, they'll just say things like, shut up. You know, shut up. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Or, you know, do it because I told you to do it. Don't ask why. That kind of thing. You're not here to ask why. You're here to do what I tell you to do. You know, belittling you, right? Maybe even intimidating you and manipulating you. And that you know that you're in a contract with them, like either a business contract, work contract, you know, employment contract, where they're doing things that are not quite above board, as far as you can see that they're taking their liberties because they have that kind of authority over you, and they're expecting you to do this, that, and the other thing, and be like this and be like that. Maybe stay longer after everyone else goes home. Like they, you know, if you want to get anywhere in this place, you know, you're going to have to stay and work another couple hours, maybe on weekends too. That's just their way of saying they want to get the work out of you, but they're not necessarily promising you, guaranteeing anything. Like that nothing's really written in stone or in an agreement of some kind, that if you work an extra hour every weekday and then work half on Saturday or something like that, that instead of having to wait a year to get a promotion or a salary pay raise, you'll get it sooner. Now, there's nothing written in it. The contract's not there. It's not there, so you don't know that you can really trust this person unless it is written in. And you might actually be asking them to do that, and trying to make that connection with them. Make that connection so that they are, that when you're in collaboration with them over this and it's in writing, you're overcoming that barrier of, are they for real, or are they trying to pull the wool over my eyes and try to just get more work out of me, more time spent at the company, and not really come through with the promises. And you might see that when you say, let's get this, let's make this official, let's get this in writing, and so that I know that this is what's going to happen in the next 6 months or year or whatever, that they say, no, I don't think I want to do that. And then you say, okay, we're putting this to bed then, because I'm not coming, I'll stay working. Maybe you'll stay working, maybe you'll quit, maybe you'll move on. But if you say you'll stay working, but I'm not staying for an extra hour or so, and I'm definitely not working Saturdays or Sundays. Okay, so that's kind of scenarios that I can come up with here, with if it's not a romantic situation for you. But it's kind of like the romantic situation is here. Same idea. They are either, they won't put a ring on your finger, or they will put a ring on your finger. You're not so sure if you should be with somebody who you don't know if they're going to be, you know, they're not going to be kind to you ever. They're not going to be patient with you. I guess you get married to somebody, they can change into a totally different person, into a bear. They might be sweet as honey now, you get married to them, you got the ring on your finger, you're legally contracted to each other. They have that kind of power now. They feel like they believe it anyways, and they're gonna you know, show their true colors to you, whatever that looks like. In this case, it's brown or black instead of white, and it be something that you maybe want to break a connection with them before you're married, or after. If you do say yes and get married, you're going to want to break the connection again, put it to rest, you know, get divorced, right? Start the divorce filings. All right, let's learn more from the Major Arcana. The Tower. Holy smokes. So the Divine's bringing the Tower in. You could even be doing it too. Let's see what the tarot has to say, Taurus. The double tower. Okay, 78 cards, right? What is the chances? Double tower. Wow. Whew. Double tower, guys. So you bringing the tower in as the divine's bringing the tower in, because something's just not right. Something just ain't right. Taurus, and you know it. You know it. And yet, this commitment you have to this person, if you have it already, you want to break it, because this person is too much for you. They're too deceitful. You don't feel like you can trust them. And how can you be with somebody when you don't feel like you can trust them? You might be afraid for your physical well-being, because maybe the type of person who might threaten physical harm. They might be verbally abusive towards you, emotionally abusive. So it's something that is just not best for your well-being, definitely not for your highest good, or the highest good of all, because whenever we choose to do something, and that includes choosing a partner in life, it needs to be someone that's you're going to feel happy and safe with, trust, because it's going to be for your highest good. And whenever it's for your highest good, it's good for the whole collective, that you see. And that's what the divine wants. The divine wants it to be a union of people, two people come together to create more love, to expand and express love in the world, so that other people can feel, just because you're so happy and in love with your life, your person, your situation, that love comes and emanates out from you and ripples out there to other people, and they start feeling, they may not know where it's coming from, they may not be able to explain it, but they start feeling a little bit more hopeful about what's going on in their situation because of you and your happiness, what you created. So if you're not happy, this is not good for you. So that's why the divine needs to bring this in, the tower in. It's going to crumble, and it's a double whammy tower. Holy cow, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Holy cow. Well, let's get some more information. I wonder if the tower will come out. Okay, let's find out. Oh my goodness. Yes. It's got red flags all over it. Whew. With the cross in conjunction with the bridge, this is definitely like a breaking a connection as opposed to making a connection. Now this could be, if the cross had come out and it's something else, I'd say you might be making a connection with someone else after leaving this. But the tarot might tell us this too, so we'll see. Okay, Taurus. We have justice. Wow. Things were not balanced. Justice, after the Wheel of Fortune, which is number 10, you get justice, okay? After the Wheel of Fortune of things turning, good karma and fortune and stuff like that, you feeling fortunate to have someone to be in your life with, to share your life with, to fall in love with, to have them fall in love with you, want to be with you, and all that sort of thing. After that, justice comes in to make sure things are still balanced, but they're not. Things are out of balance, and you need to regain that balance, because this person here is causing you a lot of emotional grief, stunting your personal and spiritual development, okay, holding you back from being just literally happy and feeling safe in the world. And see, the Three of Swords, they're like, it's breaking your heart, because they are such a, I say turd often. They're such a turd. They're not someone that you feel that you can be safe with. And it doesn't have to be physically safe, just even just emotionally safe, or just safe knowing that they're going to take care of you, like, to help you feel safe and secure, yes, but also to stay loyal to you, not betray you, to be there for you in sickness and in health forever and ever, right? That you can rely on them. You don't know that you can necessarily rely on them. That they might just, at the sign of any kind of trouble that you might be experiencing, they might just drop you like a hot potato and tell you, you deal with it yourself. I don't want any part of this. They're not there for you. Then we got the World. Okay. Yeah, something's coming to an end. 21. This is the Tower is number 16, right? So in the major arcana. So you go through the whole 16. There's 17. There's the Star, then the Moon and the Sun and the Judgment, and then the 21, the World. If I got that right. So you're putting a chapter of your life. You're ending it because it's too uncertain. In like, this person is just, you have so many questions and you're so uncertain about how they feel about you, truly feel about you, what they're up to when you don't see them, when you don't, when they're not at home or not at work. You just don't feel like you can trust them. And the foxy person, they're cunning, right? Cunning, creative, yes, smart, intelligent, stealthy, but deceitful. And sly, something's off about this person. You just can't trust him. Bottom line, this is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone you can trust. The King of Swords is also someone that you go to break a contract. A lawyer, right? Someone who seeks the truth here. And it might be you too. You seeking the truth. You can be a feminine sitting in your masculine King of Swords energy. You are not the one. You're not going to be. Okay, if you were the Queen of Swords energy, you would hear this person out. You might have a conversation with them about what you're thinking. That's bothering you about this situation, this relationship, this work position, whatever. You're not in the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords will hear the person out. It's gone too far past that. It's too far past that. This one here, this energy here is like it's black or white. You were either going to sign a contract, and I'm going to work that extra hour, and Saturdays as well, because I expect to be compensated salary-wise with all the benefits, the bells and whistles in the next 6 months or a year. If I do this, right? If I agree to do this, or if it's a relationship. If I agree to stay married to you, or agree to be married to you, things have got to change. There's no more of these clandestine. I'm going to the pub with my coworkers, after Friday or after work, and I'm going to probably do it all next week too. So it's like you're going to be putting your foot down and laying the law down, basically. But I would say you're going to be hiring yourself somebody who's in a position that can help you, okay, to get yourself out of it. Yeah. And this might even in the work position, you might hire a lawyer, an employment lawyer, consult one to see if this company can do this, if this boss, this supervisor has legal standing to do this. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is the near future. So, the past energy, let's see, and the Two of Cups. Wow. So remember I said that if this card wasn't here, we could probably say that you're breaking the connection with this one and meeting someone else. Someone else comes in onto the scene. Well, it could very well still be that, because you're breaking the connection with this one, and somebody from your past, someone you knew from before, a friend, an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, maybe an ex, somebody you might have been married to before, comes back, and the two of you decide to join, to couple up. And And if it's not that, is that this person somehow gets their act together, right? I don't see it happening, but it could be for one of you. They get their act together because you threaten divorce or you threaten leaving them, right? You say, I'm not putting up with this. Tower's got to come down on all this nonsense with your behavior right here as a bear and a fox. You've been breaking my heart. You've been, betraying me in one way or another. Things have not been just, and they definitely haven't been balanced. I don't feel good. I'm not happy. I want to end this chapter. You've got to straighten up, or else I'm going to hire myself a divorce lawyer. Okay, so if they do, they say they get the message, right? And they say, oh my God, I can't live without you. I don't want to lose you, so I'm going to straighten up. And so then and this could be somebody that you've known for a very long time, maybe even since childhood, but it could be somebody you've known for a long time, that you've been together with them for a long time, and the two renew your vows. You renew your promises to each other. He or she puts all that business, you make, there's a reconnection, and the two of you reconnect because they put all that business of this stuff here to bed. They promise that they will never be that insensitive to you ever again or lie to you about anything. It's possible, right? So that is making that connection, reconnecting with that person at all the levels, right? And you're recommitting to each other. You're going to be a couple. We're going to be a couple moving forward. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If it's a job that you have been at for some time, and you've had promises before from the employer, the manager or CEO or whatever, or HR, you have had promises before that never transpired, and you've let it go because you need the job, you need to work, you need the income. It's not that easy to go and get another job, and you got a certain position of authority already that you wouldn't have if you quit there and you went somewhere else. That kind of thing. That you're going to renew the partnership. You're going to they're going to do what you ask them to do, to put it in writing, making that connection, making it an agreement, making it upright and legal, that they are actually, whatever they promise, they're going to come good for, and that contract's going to make that connection between you and that employer, where you're promising to stay and you're promising to work those extra hours because you're promised in writing, right here, in writing, that they're going to come through in the next 6 months or a year, whatever, with that salary raise, probably the promotion for more authority and responsibility, and benefits and stuff like that. And so you can put all your fears down, aside. You can put the old way of just kind of listening to their promises that never materialize. That's all going to be going bye-bye, because you got it in writing now. This is a company you've been with for a while, and you've renewed. You've become a partner with this person because it's in writing. That's what I'm trying to say. The Three of Wands we have here, the Moon, and the Hermit with the Nine of Cups. Whew. So, yeah, you're ready, prepared for what comes next. Things are going to be, you're able to put some fears aside because you got things, either sorted out with this person who's this bear and this fox, and they're going to come through for you, and you can reconnect and continue going forward as a couple, where you're going to feel safe and you can trust them, because they're really going to be working on it, because otherwise it's all, you have brought the Tower to them by saying, if you don't shape up, I'm shipping out. That's Tower moment, okay? And they're saying, no, I can't live without you. I'll change this, that, and the other thing. Maybe they have an addiction, that they need to slow down on or completely stop. So, stuff like that. So, anyways, you are, nothing's going to be too clear for you, but it's one thing that you know is that you can feel safer. Your fears, you're not going to be so deep in emotional not knowing one way or the next. From one day to the next, everything's going to be okay. If I'm going to get the job, the salary, if I'm going to be able to stay with my wife or my husband, my children's father or mother, or do we need to, say goodbye, that kind of thing. But if it's a new person that you put this whole business, you've laid it to rest, right? Laid it to rest, and someone from your past comes back and you move forward with them. Your ships have come in. Your ships have come in irregardless of what way we're looking at the scenario. In any scenario, your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. You can calm your fears here, because things are going to become clear, but they're going to be a little less clear right away. In the near future, clarity will come more as you continue to seek the truth of the situation. What is it that you really want? And what's real and what's fantasy? That's you continuing to keep on your as the Seven of Wands, keeping your wand up, or keeping an eye on any red flags, like the Queen of Swords sees the flags, right? Keeping an eye on any flags that might show up, red flags, because in the not so near future, in the near future after the near future, it's a Nine of Cups. It's like, yes, look at you, wee-hee, things are good now. They're finally good. I'm earning what I deserve after all these years. I'm earning. I got benefits. Yahoo! I've got the promotion. They came through because I had this agreement in place. My person shaped up, and so now we're moving forward. It is reunited in making sure this partnership stays. We stay together as a couple moving forward. Or if it's somebody else that you've put this to rest with this person, someone from your past comes in, and they feel like a soulmate to you, strong soulmate to you. Two of you commit to each other, and it's all, of course, something new is going to be a little foggy at first, but you just keep seeking your inner truth. That's the whole message of this. Keep seeking what is right for you, because whatever is right for you, if it's not hurting anyone else, and we're not talking about hurting this person's feelings if you decide to leave them, because being with them when you're not happy is not helping. Not being with them when you're not happy, they will have to go through their own dark night of the soul stuff if they do. But ultimately, you're making the universe better because you're making yourself happy by leaving it behind. Making yourself happy, right? So yeah, you're going to be a happy camper. Doesn't matter what scenario we're talking about here. So guys, I hope that was helpful. Please like and subscribe if this connects with you, and talk to you again. Bye for now.